The incredible edible egg.
For thousands of years, the world's been fascinated by it. The egg has been used for magic, for rituals, and even for fortune-telling. It's been painted, dyed, and decorated. It's been a prized gift of kings and commoners alike. Today, it's really hard to find a more popular item on most any menu than the incredible edible egg. There are really quite a few reasons why. First, eggs are extremely nutritious. They're highest quality protein and rich in a number of important vitamins and minerals. Eggs are also easy to prepare, and they're available year-round. And last but not least, eggs are extremely versatile. They can be prepared hundreds of different ways, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as well as for snacks. Eggs can be served in more ways than any other food. When prepared properly, there's no better looking, better tasting menu item than the incredible edible egg. In the next few minutes, and with the help of Bill here, our cook, I'm going to pass along some pointers on eggs, how to handle and store them properly, and the preparation and serving of egg dishes. Let's start by looking at the forms of eggs you're probably working with now. There are shell eggs, and there are further processed egg products. Egg products are eggs that have been broken out of their shells and processed. They come liquid, dried, or frozen. There are also specialty egg products, including long eggs, frozen quiche, omelets, egg patties, pre-peeled hard-cooked eggs, and others. In the majority of kitchens, the form of eggs used is determined by the menus and the setup of equipment in the kitchen itself. You're probably most familiar with shell eggs. Shell color, either white or brown, is determined by the breed of the hen and doesn't affect the quality or cooking properties of the egg. Now, shell eggs should be refrigerated immediately after delivery, and they should come to you in refrigerated trucks. Never let them stand at room temperature. Here's why. Eggs kept at room temperature, or above 68 degrees Fahrenheit, will lose more quality in one day than in 1 week under refrigeration. Another important thing to remember is they should be kept in their case and away from foods with strong odors like onions, apples, and cabbage. Liquid egg products usually come in cartons like this, and like shell eggs, should be kept refrigerated at all times. Frozen egg products should be transferred to a refrigerator or freezer immediately upon delivery, and they should be frozen when you receive them. When defrosting frozen egg products, never allow them to thaw at room temperature. Always thaw them in the refrigerator or under cold running water. The reason for this is that thawing at temperatures higher than 45 degrees Fahrenheit can cause curdling and off flavors. Once you've defrosted frozen egg products, always try to use them quickly. Be sure to refrigerate after defrosting. Care should be taken with dried egg products too. Once you've opened the container, seal it tightly for restorage in a cool place away from light, preferably in a refrigerator. A few words of caution. Eggs, like other foods, are susceptible to bacterial growth, so use the same care with them as you would with other food products. For example, when preparing egg dishes, use a clean, sanitized utensil to break the yolks or lift a piece of shell from a mass of raw egg. Never use your fingers, and always wash your hands thoroughly before and after handling raw shell eggs and egg products. Now we're ready to take a look at the preparation of some of the most popular egg dishes, starting with scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs can be made with fresh grade A shell eggs, with liquid or frozen whole eggs, or special blends for scrambling. Now, of course, the way you scramble your eggs will be determined by the equipment in your kitchen. A griddle's all right for small quantities, but if you're preparing larger amounts like Bill, an oven or steamer is better. Don't stir too much, only after 10 minutes of cooking, and then again at the end, just enough to form large, soft masses of egg. Notice the loose, moist, tender rolls of yellow, free from any trace of white or signs of browning. The best way to prepare scrambled eggs is to cook in small batches according to the rate you're serving them. You can hold scrambled eggs successfully in a steam table by undercooking them slightly and holding them at a low setting, between 140 and 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Garnish with fresh parsley, a tomato wedge, or even a slice of fresh fruit. You'll be surprised how just a small bit of color will add a finishing touch. Let's proceed to another popular dish, soft-cooked eggs. Like their hard-cooked counterparts, they're cooked right in the shell. The difference between them is only a matter of timing. Soft-cooked eggs can be prepared in a steam-jacketed kettle or in a steamer. The egg white should be set, but jelly-like and opaque, and the yolk should be set on the outside, but not firm. It's important to remember that even though the eggs are removed from the heat, they can continue to cook in their shells. So, if you're going to hold soft-cooked eggs before serving them, it's best to slightly undercook them. You can hold soft-cooked eggs in a steam table pan with a small amount of water right in the pan, or in a steam table pan with a small amount of water in the bottom pan. Always serve soft-cooked eggs in an egg cup, a ramekin, or an attractive small bowl. That way they'll always look their most appetizing. Hard-cooked eggs are another popular item in the food service kitchen. Preparing them is simple. You can use a steam-jacketed kettle or a steamer. When finished, cool the eggs quickly to help prevent a green ring from forming around the yolk. This will also make peeling the eggs easier. Hard-cooked eggs should look like this. Whites firm but tender, with the yolks firm but not rubbery. And there should be no discoloration where the yolks and white meet. Commercially prepared, pre-peeled hard-cooked eggs are an alternative to cooking and peeling your own. Hard-cooked eggs can be served either as breakfast or snack items, as ingredients, or garnishes. Here's another important food service item, poached eggs. Unlike the other egg items we've seen, they can be prepared in advance and reheated when necessary. When poaching eggs, it's important that you use fresh grade A eggs directly from the refrigerator. Eggs which are not fresh or which are at room temperature will spread too much when placed in the hot water. Also, the yolks may break. The pan you use should be shallow but with a large surface area. Both a compartment or a high-speed steamer can be used to prepare poached eggs. You'll know that the eggs are poached properly when the white is set but appears jelly-like and opaque. The yolk should be slightly set and lightly covered with egg white. When the eggs are ready to be removed from the pan, you'll find that a slotted spoon works best. A tilting skillet is also ideal for preparing poached eggs, and it can be used to reheat them too. Now, to prepare poached eggs up to 24 hours in advance, slightly undercook them, cover with cold water, and refrigerate. To reheat, place the poached eggs in simmering water until they're hot. Poached eggs are most appetizing when served in a soup cup or on top of a crisp piece of toast or a toasted English muffin. And of course, few dishes can top Eggs Benedict for elegance at any meal. Another item that's sure to add variety to your menu are baked eggs. And they're easy to prepare and require little handling or watching. A deck oven is really the best piece of equipment with which to prepare baked eggs. A convection oven will dry them out. Remember to always bake the eggs with another food, on a bed of hash, spinach, Spanish rice, hash browns, or in toast cups. These foods act as insulators and prevent the whites from toughening. Remember, too, to heat the other ingredients before adding the eggs. Baked eggs are at their best when the whites are firm, but not crisp or rubbery. The yolk should be set, but not firm. Baked eggs are an easy way to take just the ingredients you have in your kitchen and add a unique touch to your menu. Omelets are another really great way to use eggs. It'd be hard to think of another egg dish that's as versatile. Omelets are right at home on the breakfast menu, and they're also ideal for lunch and dinner entrees. You may already have your favorite way to prepare omelets, but we found that a proper-sized omelet pan used directly on the griddle works extremely well. And of course, there are many methods for moving the egg around in the pan to make an omelet. The omelet is ready when it's firm, but the top is still moist and creamy. It's then that you add your filling, if any. Next, you roll the omelet over as Bill is doing. Or you just simply fold it. And it's ready to serve. Some cooks prefer to prepare large omelets in a baking pan in an oven. When the mixture is set, fill the omelet with cheese, mushrooms, Spanish sauce, ham, or even leftovers. Roll or fold, and then slice into portions and serve. You can also prepare large puffy omelets by baking them in steam table pans and serving individual portions with a sauce topping. But no matter what your favorite way to prepare omelets is, don't forget to garnish the plate before serving. When it comes to a menu item that's practically foolproof, few dishes can compete with quiche. This savory custard pie baked in a pastry shell has often been called the perfect light meal. One of the real beauties of quiche is that for fillings, anything goes. Cauliflower, mushrooms, cheeses, tuna, even nuts. Quiche is a perfect way to use leftover vegetables and meats, too. The rule of thumb seems to be, if it tastes good, it is good. Quiche can be baked in a convection or deck oven. The quiche is done when a knife inserted off-center comes out clean. A popular way to serve quiche is with a small green salad and a bit of fruit. Try it as a change of pace for either your luncheon or dinner menu. When you think about it, it's incredible the number of things you can do with eggs. In the past few minutes, we've shown you just a few of them. But there are literally dozens more just waiting for you to try. Each of them a great-looking, great-tasting dish that's a snap to prepare. We hope the tips in this film will make your job easier and will help you in preparing a bigger variety of appealing egg dishes. So, for an incredible way to brighten up your menu, remember,
The incredible edible egg.